Hello, bloody flipping Larkins. Nice to see you all. Josh, Dom and Henry from Larkins. Just catching you quick before you're set on the main stage. So I was here last year and saw you on, I think it was the Paddock. So how does it feel playing the main stage this year?
It feels a bit like a long time coming, actually. Because we kind of, when we only got together about a few months, 6 months maybe before actually our first time we played here.
Yeah.
And then we came back the next year and thought, right, this is it, this is our big year. And now we've come back this year and gone, actually, no, this is the big year. So it does feel like a long time coming. But we've been on tour for so long, like these last few months, that kind of we've got a set together that we feel nice and strong. So I'm really looking forward to playing today.
Good. So I was going to say, I've seen that you've been in Europe recently, haven't you? You've been in Germany. Have you got anything interesting you can tell me about your time in Germany?
Germany? Dom sold his shoes.
Yeah, we made money.
We made money. Dom sold his shoes. What else have we done in Germany? Played some crazy gigs. Yeah. Some people came to Munich and then they owned a bar, I think, in the middle of Munich.
Yeah,
so they took us out for the night around Munich, which was really good.
We learned how Germans dance in clubs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do you fancy giving me a demo or not really?
I don't think I'd be able to.
It's a lot of very upright jumping.
Yeah, it's like really weird jumping. Yeah. Not a lot of movement involved.
No. We can get on that. Yeah.
Good. I was going to ask
We did
you...
actually play. We did play in Germany. We did do some gigs. We didn't just go and do...
Yeah, because you filmed the video for Sugar Sweet there, didn't you? What was that like?
It was really good because we were playing in Germany and we were driving, because the song's called Sugar Sweet and Brussels is the chocolate capital of the world. So we kind of drove through Brussels, which was amazing, and then filmed a load of it in Germany as well.
But for Josh's busking scene,
Oh,
so we were in this square and it was like packed out full of people, and obviously people thought we were just busking because it was just someone filming him, and he had to play Sugar Sweet probably about 10, 15 times. So by the end of it, like,
Everyone's like,
what is going on here? Like, it's so weird.
Like, this is not how we busk in Germany. This is not it.
Okay,
this is not how we
same
busk.
song, but we like it.
That was a good accent, that, wasn't it?
That's one of the best I've heard. Best I've heard.
So I was going to ask you about last year after I saw you guys at Blackthorn. You ended up, I don't think it was too long after that, getting mentioned in the MEN as the ones to watch. Was that pressure? Did it afford you some new opportunities? What was it like?
I think because we'd just announced Gorilla, which was a massive show for us, and then we'd spoken to someone at a gig from the MEN, Sarah Walters, who'd really digged us, and then a week after that we were on the front page and it said like Manchester's next arena act, and it kind of like, and Gorilla like sold out really quickly and it just helped loads. But yeah, it was massive. I don't think it was pressure, like that's why we do it, that's what we want to do. So
It's funny as well because sometimes like we heard she was from the MEN and that she was interviewing us, and the whole way we were kind of thinking, does she like us? Does she not? And then to see that come out a few weeks later.
My manager just rang us and was like, have you got the MEN today? You're on the front page. And we were like, what?
So she must have liked us.
Yeah.
So
Good. Well, I was going to ask you about Gorilla, because was that your first headline gig?
The first one properly was probably the Deaf Institute, but that was when we were just getting together. So our first one was about a year before that. We played Manchester Academy and sold that out quite quick. So we kind of had a load of pressure, but then we thought we'd try and do Gorilla as well.
Yeah.
Because our friends Slow Readers Club, they kind of did that as well, and then they went on to do the Ritz, and it seemed like the natural progression. And like we've seen that for some of our favourite bands there, so it was just great to play it, really.
Yeah. I was going to say, because I never got to make it down to Gorilla, but I saw the videos the next day and it looked pretty silly.
Off, didn't it? It was
yeah,
nuts.
best crowd we've had at a headline gig. Like everyone was so into it.
Everyone knew every drop of every song, didn't they? It was nuts.
Even a few that we
best
changed.
gig you've ever promoted in it, Dave? That's what you said to me. Best gig I've ever repped.
Ever repped. There we go, yeah.
You can quote that. Dave Beach, the best gig I've ever repped.
So before I get into some more deep stuff, I was going to ask about new stuff for Larkins. Because obviously Sugar Sweet's just come out and that seems to be really timed with the summer and it's a proper summery tune. What's next for Larkin?
Come on, this is our drummer, Joe.
Hi!
Very punctual.
Very punctual, yeah, like most drummers. I think Sugar Sweet's obviously just come out and we're going to try and head back into the studio. But we're finishing off our tour, so we've got a few more dates to finish yet.
Yeah.
So we finish in Nottingham on the
19th.
19th
I've
of
become
August.
dates man. all of a
Henry's the
sudden.
date. Logistics and dates is Henry. But yeah, then back in the studio. So we've got a few ideas at the moment. We're demoing still. Yeah, we're seeing how that goes. But it's exciting, yeah.
It is exciting. From a fan of Larkins, that is exciting.
Next weekend as well.
Yeah,
So that's
really
massive.
excited for that.
Have you played Cancel Calling before?
We did. We played last year, but on a house party stage. It was only little, but they rang us up and said, "Would you like to play the second stage?" You know, on Saturday afternoon. So we were a bit of
Well,
the hand
we were
off,
originally
basically.
meant to be on the Friday, weren't we, this year?
And they moved us up.
Then
again.
they moved us back, which is good, like, as a... So we're on Saturday, so we're really excited for that. We've been excited for that all summer, so...
It'll be pretty silly. So my last question I was going to ask you is a bit of a deep one. It's a deep one. It's one I've asked a few different bands who I've interviewed this weekend, and it's to do with politics, if you're okay answering it. So all I was going to ask is that it seems to be at the minute there's like a shift in attitudes with young people towards politics and people getting more into it, and there's bands like Cabbage who are really vocal about it. As a band who are really riding the wave of something big and are going somewhere pretty exciting, do you try and swerve away from it? Are you happy to talk about it? Is it not really your thing? Or
A lot, haven't we, over the past few months?
I think, like you
There's a big
say,
scene about it. at the minute.
I think, like you say, with the bands are coming out with it, like interviewers are getting onto that as well. And I think sometimes they try and exploit that. They try and ask at you so that you will become quite radical about it.
yeah, definitely not my intention. Just throwing it out there, just genuinely curious.
Like that. I think like we're very we're not like, oh, we're not telling you what we vote or where we are. Like, we've always been like, all four of us have been big Labour supporters because I think most of all because of the creative side of it, they support a lot within creative in education
Arts and stuff.
Yeah. But we're not there to promote it. We're not there. If people ask us, we'll happily tell them.
Yeah. But it's not really a theme that runs through the songs. It's just about having a good time at Larkins, or
About what we experience. We write, I think, a lot more nowadays. We write about songs that we've kind of experienced and what we do.
Yeah.
Like Wasted Years that we wrote, which came out before Sugar Sweet, was all about wasted youth and the idea that kind of some people feel like they should have done things when they were younger.
Yeah.
And I think that was kind of to do with politics and what holds you back. So
Yeah, in a way.
Yeah.
But in a sense, we want to appeal to as many people as we can. There's no we don't want to discriminate against whether someone votes a certain way or someone votes another certain way. We feel like anyone can be involved with us.
there's no agenda with Larkins. It's just about having a good time.
summary here. Indie pop.
But thank you for letting me interview. This has been really interesting. Thank you.